My name is Chad Scribner, and we will be going over perspective conversions for Chem 2340. For this video, we have to convert 3R4S 3-fluoro-4-hydroxyheptane from the skeletal to perspective to Fischer and then to Newman. To start with skeletal, here now we have to determine the correct stereochemistry. This carbon will be R and this one will be S. To get R, here are our priorities. We want R, we want to go this way. So if our priorities are going counterclockwise, we need the priorities to look like this. For this one, we have the priorities. And now if we keep it as is, this will be S. So that is the skeletal form. To convert to perspective, we have this framework. Now we will put the lowest priority on the hashed wedge. I'll choose this carbon to be the R and this one to be the S. So if we have R here, we need this rotation to go clockwise. So it would make sense to put our fluorine here because this is our number 2 priority. You can see this is R now. For this one, we need S, so we need to go this way. So this group is going to be priority 2. So if we want S, we need the highest group here. Like so. So now we need to go from this to a Fischer projection. For a Fischer projection, we have the following framework here. Now, I like to choose the carbons on the top and the bottom, kind of my parent chain. Now, for this carbon, this needs to be R, and that one needs to be S. So to get this to be R, we can do a guess and check where we can put the fluorine here or the fluorine here. I will guess and put the fluorine here, and then the hydrogen here. I'll now check that. that is correct. For this one, I'll do the same thing. I will guess. Then I will check. So this is S, so this is the correct Fischer projection. Now to go to a Newman projection. For the Fischer to Newman, the Newman is going to be initially in the eclipsed, and then we can draw it in the staggered. So this is an eclipsed form of the Newman. This front one, I will make the R. This carbon here will be the front one. Now, in order to convert this, the different perspectives are related by looking at the Newman from the bottom. You can think of taking this Fischer projection and rotating it 90 degrees towards you, or taking this Newman and then rotating it 90 degrees up. Because if you recall, with Fischer projections, this is the configuration. So knowing that, this front carbon, which is this one, is going to have these three groups. This top one will have the CH2, CH3. Now, to determine which side these two go on, the left is going to stay on the left. So we're still on the front carbon. So the fluorine will go there. And then on the last spot, we have the hydrogen. Now for the bottom one, again, we rotated it that way. This group, this bottom one, will be in the back. Easy, bottom, back. Okay? And now for the last two groups, we have OH and then hydrogen. Now our final step would be to convert this to the staggered form. So I will take this group and rotate it here. So it will look like that. Just the back carbon. I will not be doing anything to the front carbon. That concludes the video on perspective conversions.